Yo, what's going on YouTube? Zach with IT Career Questions, and today we are going over Project Ares. We're doing a live kind of walkthrough gameplay, and should be a good time. I'm really excited for it. You have a guest joining us today. His name is Brian. He's from Circadence. He's going to kind of talk to us about the platform. He's going to run through some things for us, and we're going to watch him do that. So we'll bring him on right now. All right, Brian, you are on, sir.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me, Zach.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
No problem.
So I am right now. I'm shadowing your session in Project Ares. Do you want to go through? You want to go to the main screen here real quick, and then I can hop back from the trainer thing, right?
Yeah, so if you leave and go out to the main screen, you can always hop back into my mission as well.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
As a trainer, you can look at the live board and see what players are up to, or
So
look at
you
each
have my
mission
screen
to
pulled
see
up,
who is
right? Or the
playing.
live stream?
If you want to observe
Yes,
or
sir.
participate
All
with
right.
trainees, select a mission marker.
So here is the main screen that people would see when they log in to Project Ares.
Yep.
Uh, we can talk really quick about Battle School and assessments. I'll probably hop into something with Battle School. You want to explain Battle School real quick?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
The Battle
So,
School is where
Project Ares
trainees hone
platform,
their
hopefully, as you
skills.
can see right off the bat, is what we're shooting for is this kind of gamified look and feel. So, Battle School is where our users kind of start developing out some of their base cybersecurity knowledge and skills. So, it's filled with a media center, as you can see. That's filled with all sorts of documents, videos, URLs, just kind of learning all sorts of topics, whether it's general cyber knowledge, offensive or defensive. We also have our game room. Our game
Why
room
not
is
brush
filled
up on
with
your skills
pieces
with a
that are
quick
called
game?
mini games. So these mini games are basically core cyber skills that we want to kind of practice in a fun, small environment. So what it's going to do is it's going to teach you conversion. So Cybervault, right? That's hexadecimal to binary conversion. So something that's important in information security. We also have Solitaire, which is focusing on the kill chain command. So basically how a hacker is going to get at your information. Um, so there's all different mini games inside of there, and it's kind of how I'm seeing them right now. I don't know how far off my lag time is, but Cybervault, it's a kind of fun interactive game. You're breaking into a bank. So there's all different sorts of pieces that you're going to be able to use in the Project Ares platform.
That's cool. I'm trying to pull that up. I want to see if I can pull up port flow. Trivia Loot's pretty cool though too.
Yep.
Let's see.
So that's our Jeopardy style game. Sometimes in our trainer view, our trainers are more kind of giving advice and feedback. So some of these might be deactivated so that they would have the ability. Oh, there's trivia loading. So they'd have the ability to, like the battle rooms and missions, you can't train on inside of here as a trainer. You can only watch people in real time. There we
Okay.
go. Doing some conversion.
Yeah,
That's what I like to see.
something I need to learn more about. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I've spent many hours inside here kind of training myself up.
That's really cool though. I love how they laid this out though. That's awesome. Let's go. Let me pop into Trivia Loot when that comes on, because I think the Trivia Loot's pretty cool too.
It's just, I mean, all of this is great learning, and nothing like playing some Jeopardy, just learning all sorts of topics, seeing kind of where your skills are, or maybe where your skills are not, and you need to do a little bit of just some studying after you end up with negative 10,000 points
Yeah.
from time to time. I don't know how much of an assistance I'll be with some of these answers.
Oh, I don't know how good I'll do. Let's see. Let's do cyber movies. That's cool. So yeah, internet
Yeah.
history, cyber movies, ports and protocols. What's in a name? I'm in command, and OSI layer. That's cool. Let's see. Ripped from international headlines, this movie takes you to the front lines of the high stakes battle over the fate of the internet.
Mm.
Ooh, Was it War Games? I'm not sure. Oh, I got it wrong. Does it
What's
tell?
great about it is it gives you the right answer and, takes away your points, but at least you're learning inside of it.
Yeah, I didn't see the answer there.
Hacker Wars.
Oh, all right. Well, I fail. I need to watch more movies apparently.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. Ray Tomlinson made history in 1971 by sending the first ever email. What innovation did he first come up with that computer users see every day? Probably the @ symbol. All right.
There we
That's cool.
go.
Yeah, that's sweet. So yeah, that's like a quick overview of like a couple of the games that are here. But yeah, that's kind of cool. The port flow, I think, is a really cool game too. We'll just show this last one, and then we'll uh, go into like a mission or something.
Yeah, sounds good. Another great area for kind of learning those basic ports and protocol combinations. So starting off simple, right? You're filling out a puzzle, and then it gets more and more and more complicated. So the levels increase, scores get a little higher, but it gets a little more complicated.
Yeah, and this is like such a cool platform because it takes you, you know, right to a beginner level where anybody can learn it, and the port flow game is just really cool in the aspect that you start memorizing the different ports and things like that.
Yep.
So this you're just matching.
Yep. Just drag all the way up. There you go. So yeah, our users vary from middle school, high school students all the way through military professionals, large corporations, high level college classes are inside of here as well, training. So we really want to make sure everyone gets a awesome experience, and of course, we want everyone to learn a lot. So there we go. Look at that.
It is really awesome.
Easy peasy.
One thing that I really love about this is the fact that it's all run through a browser. So
Yep.
you don't have to install anything. You're just running everything from your Chrome, Explorer, whatever the case may be. And there's not a lot. The only usage that you're going to see is your browser using up some memory and things like that. But it's not intensive on your computer or anything like that. You can pull it up almost anywhere and play it, start learning. So yeah,
Yes,
this is
sir.
really cool. We have port 21 FTP, port 22 SSH, 53 DNS.
Yep. I think it gets more complicated as we
And
progress.
oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll go into a mission. Let me see. I can. Well, that's game room. You want to talk about the battle room?
Sure. Yeah. So those ones won't load for you, but we can definitely talk about the concepts of the battle room. So now that we've played some games and we've done some reading and some research, this is where you can actually start going in and getting hands-on keyboards. So whether you're focusing on Linux basics or Windows basics, or maybe you're focusing on what we call work roles. So these are kind of certification paths inside of our system. This is where you actually start running the command. So you start building out your skill set. So whether it's starting super simple, like ping the target, getting more complex, we have red side and blue side, so you can learn how to do some network mapping, using some tools like brute force password hacking, which we'll see in this mission, like Hydra or Patator. And then from there,
As a
kind of
trainer,
definitely
you can
getting
look
into
at
the
the
blue side of
live
things,
board and
right?
see what
Defense
players
is
are up
hyper
to, or
important. So
look at
kind of
each
learning
mission to see
a
who is
little bit about
playing.
security
If you
onion,
want to
learning
observe and
about snort
participate
rules,
with
etc.
trainees, select a
It's
mission
awesome.
marker.
So the globe right here is kind of like your mission mapping, right?
Yep.
Essentially. Um, Obviously, that you have the red and the blue here, which kind of signifies, offensive and defensive.
Yep.
Let's see. On the left-hand side, we can kind of go into. We'll go to this mission because this is the one that you're going to work on, right?
Yeah, mission one. So you can either access it on the globe or on the left side. Yep, Asia M1. We're disabling the botnet, so fun for all.
All right. And I'm in the trainer view right now, so that way I can shadow you, which that's a really sweet feature of this. So when an organization brings you guys in for their learning, their managers and whatnot can shadow what their users are doing and see how they're learning, see where they're maybe having a hiccup and things like that. And then they can leave notes and stuff there too, right? There's,
Yep. The trainers can leave comments. You could definitely do that watching me in this mission if you want. I'm sure you have some comments made for me.
no, we'll be all right. Let's see. We'll go to observe, and we'll pull you up here. So you want to kind of explain what you're doing right now?
Yeah, so since we're kind of hopping in, I've already done my research on this mission. So prior to a mission, you get presented what we call mission orders. So basically what you're working towards is disabling a botnet. So this is a kind of a path. The skills that you're learning are definitely useful throughout your information security career, right? So looking at hunting down information. So the affected website, it's a bank, it's my loot. So I'm going to just do a quick jig on that website right now. So it's going to bring back some information for me. So what I'm looking for is the kind of IP address that's associated with that. Then we're going to do a little bit of a network map. So we're going to do a little bit of a dig right here. We'll see how my commands are going right now and what's coming up. So our IP address, you kind of see that above, 99.105.198. So yeah, you get presented with a ton of information, username, password, and then you kind of get some assistance as well as you progress. So we have hints built in. So if you've never done this and you're new to it, all the answers are there for you. Since I'm a training manager over here at Circadence, I have a pretty good understanding, for the most part, of kind of how to run through our missions. And I've been training on it for about 1.5 years now. So what we're looking for is a kind of a port and protocol that's going to be open. So I found myself 2161, the port over here, and it's SSH.
Awesome. Is there a way that I can go back and kind of see what the requirements for this mission were?
Yeah, so I think you should be able to access the mission orders as well. So that's in that kind of circular area. So you don't have to leave the mission. You can actually kind of in that like circular green area, there should be an orders. I think you should be able to read it as a trainer. Yep. Usually trainer watches real time, so I'm not sure if we grant access to the trainer to see the orders. Can you see that?
Yeah, you'll see it in a second here
Cool.
as it pulls up on the stream.
Yep. So this tells me kind of what I need to understand, right? So Linux command lines, I have to understand some password cracking, then it gives me my objectives, right? How am I going to complete this goal? So I'm currently working towards my first objective.
It looks like I have 2 views pulled up of you there. There we go.
Make sure my spelling is correct always. So everything that's happening now is getting logged. So on top of me being able to kind of see what I'm doing now, I can also go back in time and watch historically how I did. So a year from now, I can see how I did on this date and time and see if I'm kind of improving, and my boss can do the same. So you're currently my boss, if you will. You're kind of peeking over my shoulder and watching what I'm doing. So I'm doing Hydra, which is a brute force password hacking tool. So it's attacking service. And what I find is the login information and the password for gaining access to this system. So hopefully also what you saw is that if you kind of hop back out of what I'm doing, the left side should have given me my first objective. So if you're out of this terminal and you're kind of back to that main area to the kind of left side of the screen, and if you hop out of so if you there we go, and on to the objective, you should see my first objective completed. And then of course as a trainer, you can give you advice and feedback. So there's a kind of, you can participate as well. There's so much cool things. So if you want to mess with me now that I found something, you want to change the password, You can do that in the participate tab, or you can just record and write some notes for me, like good job, or you need to work on these skill sets.
Awesome. And here I pulled up hints here, and that's kind of neat. I mean, that's taking you all through what you need to do. That's awesome. So,
Yep.
one thing I kind of want to bring up with this, so you're in a Kali Linux VM.
Yep.
That's what was pulled up for this mission here. Excuse me. I think it's kind of amazing, and I found this out the other day, that depending on what mission you go into, between 1 and 100 and something different VMs will spin up for your session,
Yeah.
which is
It
insane.
it gets crazy. Our missions, our smallest one is this one right now, so I like to keep it small and simple if we're doing, demos and discussions. So this one's probably, I would say, right in that kind of 10 to 15 range of VMs. You got your routers, you got your firewalls, you got your small system, and then we have some other ones that get over 100 VMs that get spun up all at the same time. So you get a lot of area for doing some research, doing some hunting as well.
That's insane. That's so cool, though. Technology these
Instead
days,
of
right?
spending your weekend
Yeah,
reading
it's crazy,
complex
and we want to make it fun too, right? So technology, but training for the most part, no one's excited to get out there and get training in. So we wanted to make this a unique, fun experience, and I think we're kind of hitting that right on the head.
Oh yeah, this is. I've never seen anything like this. So I know when I first saw it, I was just absolutely blown away. It was definitely like the coolest thing I've ever seen. And you guys have what middle schoolers and stuff like this doing that, right?
Yeah, so we host different events. We actually, we're talking now. There's an event going on with kind of anyone who wanted to get into this Game of Titans competition. And then, yeah, we have like after school activities set up in school districts. We have camps that students go to. Some of our employees, people I work with, they actually work with like, Girl Scouts of America, working with them and some different groups like that are using our platform. So it's quite the spectrum of users on this system right now, and it's awesome getting some awesome feedback as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so you kind of mentioned the Game of Titans. The qualification round's going on right now as we speak, which is that's really exciting for you guys. It's really exciting for me also because after these qualification rounds, these people will be qualified for the Game of Titans Championship in Vegas that I'll be at live streaming. So I'm super super stoked for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of big name people from our company going. I mean, you're going to be there. I wish I was invited to go, but I'm sure it's going to be a great time. I mean, you can't beat Vegas, and then of course, you know, Black Hat, right? So can't
Right.
beat that.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm sorry you're not gonna be there.
That's all right.
Can't help you. Complete another objective, huh? Yeah,
We're
that's cool.
trying. Should be pretty close to completing now. So we'll see how this
Okay.
goes. So yeah, once completed, it'll boot you out, and give me kind of my assessment, like how did I do, my time, did I miss anything, and also something that you can kind of watch as well.
Awesome. So I'm just looking over and reading through all this stuff. It's just so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of our easier missions that we go through. It's not too complicated. It's a good kind of intro for the red side of things. But when you start getting into some of these complicated missions, what's going on is it's insane. I mean, just the complexity beyond it, and we're constantly pushing out new content and material, right? So it's not like, all right, we're done. There it is. It's over. It's new content, new fresh material for our users to make sure that they're again constantly growing, constantly learning. So quarterly we're trying to push out new content, new mini games. So my mission's over. That's why you're getting that error. So
Oh, gotcha.
I've completed it, get my points, and I'll be able to hopefully I was real close to leveling up inside of here.
Hmm.
Yep, and then that's where you get my kind of assessment. So I got all my objectives, and then it should complete and get my assessment. So I can look at my own assessment now.
Okay. That's so cool. Um, so you were throwing a bunch of commands in there and stuff like that. Where would you go in the platform to start learning that stuff? Where it's giving you that hands-on to what you were doing? Is it just really in the hints there that's kind of telling you what to do, or is there another spot where it's kind of helping you learn some of this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the battle room is where you get that experience, and I think we have combined in our battle rooms
As a
between easy
trainer,
and
you
medium
can look at the
battle
live board
rooms.
and see what players are
I
up
want to
to,
say we
or look at
probably
each
have
mission to see
close to
who's playing.
400 different
If you want
commands
to
that you're
observe and
learning. So
participate with
as simple
trainees,
as just,
select a
what
mission
is
map.
what's going on with doing an nmap, for example, and different types of that. So a syn scan or a fin scan. You start learning about those. What does that actually mean, right? So I've never heard of that, and it gives you the information in your hint section. So it explains it to you. And then once you start building up that knowledge base, then you hop into a mission for these objectives. So you practice with Hydra and Patator, which are brute force password hacking in the battle room. And now you hop into disable a botnet where you have to use that same concept inside of here. So those skills that you've learned and built upon now are going to be all a culmination of it inside the mission. So you practice in the battle rooms, you read those hints, you learn. And then once you're feeling comfortable and confident, you hop into your mission and do the same thing. And of course, you get stuck. We've got those hints to assist you to really help our users. And then once you feel, all right, I'm an expert now, I'm banging out all these missions. Now what you do is you move into our certification or assessment path. And now your hints are gone and your assistant's gone. So we have an in-game advisor, Athena, who helps as well. All that disappears, and now it comes down to you and what you remember, and that's how you work towards your certification path.
Many missions could use a
Awesome. Here
person with your
I
skills. Select one.
logged in as a user, so you can go into one of these. Just go into Linux Basics. Let's show what that looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll test out your skills.
It's funny. I've been learning Linux like the last 2 months. So
Mhm.
well, about a month and a half.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's important out there. So we're, making sure our users are getting all the skill sets they need, the whole spectrum of it. So what you're getting inside of here is you're getting your kind of pretty easy and straightforward. You're able to kind of focus on a single VM, right? So you've got your Linux system. So you're able to select between filtering on an area or all trials and tasks. You got your instructions assisting you, your VNC SSH terminals, and then you just start working away and whittling out the commands.
Awesome. That's so crazy. So select the filter here. Do I need to do? Okay.
I do all trials. That's just me. I like to do
Okay.
them all, but you can focus on reconnaissance or you can focus on, well, this one's only command line interface. Yeah. I usually do network technician. I work towards my certification all the time. So I'm constantly in there learning.
Awesome. Let's see. So and then we got hints. So yeah, for each part, if we're stuck on something, that's perfect. That we can go here and it'll guide us along basically. And was it the last part of this that basically tells you exactly what you need to do?
Absolutely. So it's a layered hint, right? So for whatever reason, touch to create the temp. Don't remember. Maybe you learned that a couple years ago. The first hint kind of tries to jar your memory. Then the second hint adds some more layers to it. And then the final hint is the command. So once you get there, you get your command, you run it, and you've succeeded. So this is, again, great learning for all sorts of levels, all sorts of users. And you just run that command and it's pretty easy, straightforward. And then you're feeling confident, right? You either get into a mission or you go into your certification path, and that's where you practice all these and all the hints are gone. So do you actually remember how to touch temp or change your working directory as it gets progressively harder? And then what we have running in the background is the umpire that's validating what you've done, and it'll give you your points as well as your check as well. Look at this, professional. I like it. He's been practicing.
I've been trying to. Let's see.
Awesome.
Wants me to print that. Oh, get the. I guess I skipped ahead.
No, nothing wrong with that. There's not necessarily an order. I sometimes complete like the 50th
Is
task just because it pops in my head and I just start typing away and doing that as well.
no print. I don't know that command yet. Let's look at the hints.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Ah, I know this one. I don't know.
It jarred your memory.
Well, yeah, because it's new. Right? That should be it. Yeah, no? Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, path. Echo path. Echo shell. Oh. Well, that's different. Oh, your current. Okay. See, I have a lot of learning to do here.
Yeah. Hey, we all do. It's a part of it, and you're remembering some, close with others, and you just keep training. It's that continuous improvement and growth. And 24/7 access lets you train whenever you want. So here we are on Saturday, getting a little learning in.
Yeah. Oh, did I still do it wrong? Oh. Does it not go back?
No, it goes. It covers them all.
I wonder why this one didn't mark as complete. I did it right. Oh, took a minute. I probably have way
Yeah.
too much stuff going on right now.
Yeah, the umpire usually runs between 2 seconds and about 10, 12 seconds to capture that objective. As you see me leaning in, I need to get glasses. I think I see myself squinting.
Yeah.
Lots of squinting going on over here. Starting to age myself.
Yeah, utilities. Yes. Copy a string into a file named. Oh gosh. See, I've been learning like so many of the different basics of Linux, and I haven't even gotten to this point yet. Echo
There's a
some
lot out
string.
there, man.
That's cool. See, I haven't gotten to this part yet in my learnings.
So
But
what's great
but
about
I mean,
it
it's
is,
cool. I can do it right here. So
yeah, and you read it and learn, right? So you're actually getting the explanation. Like I haven't gotten there yet, but you read it, and then when you cross train somewhere else, right? You're reading a book about it, and then you're going to come across. You go, oh, that I've already know this, learned it, and it just kind of helps reinforce that concept.
yeah, that's really cool. So I learning on learning Linux, right now, somewhere else, uh, and essentially, if I really just wanted to get into, you know, cybersecurity and Linux at the same time, I can come here and learn a lot of the basics of Linux. That would kind of help me down that path, which is really cool. So I don't necessarily need to um, go out to a lot of different platforms or get a lot of different books and things like that. This is kind of all right here. If this is the path that I want to take in my life into cybersecurity, I can do it all right here and get everything I need to know.
Yep, all encompassing.
Yeah, it's so cool. What would it be? That's probably not going to be right. Let's look at the hint. Let's see. Cat. Oh yeah, I remember that. I did learn the cat command. I remember that one.
Yep.
But, so it's just a lot of memorizing, doing this over and over again, because that's
Yep.
what learning is. So,
Yes, sir.
do you is there anything else that you kind of wanted me to touch on here or go over, or is there anything that you want to kind of talk about, mention with this?
I mean, no, I mean, you've done a kind of great job walking through it, and you can kind of see you're just starting to get into it. So
Here are
kind
the
of getting that
priority missions.
first time user
Please
experience,
select one
right?
that
So
piques your interest.
you're kind of doing it in real time. You've been on here a couple times, but watching that, I don't want to say first time learner on the system, but definitely relatively new. You can kind of see the ease of access walking through it, the understanding and the concepts building on top of each other. I mean, you've been knocking it out of the park, kind of showing the skills that you have and how to learn the next level of skills that you need for the future.
Right. And this right here, the assessments, this would kind of, you can go through and take the test, and then you kind of get a badge showing that you are qualified in what, network technician and analyst, analyst, and things like that. Correct?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, so these are mapped back to the NIST NICE security framework. So that's a huge thing right now, that NICE framework. So we map all of our skills and learning through here. So whereas you kind of hopped, oh, I want to do some mini games, oh, let's go to a mission, let's go to battle rooms, you kind of were able to explore at your own speed. Inside of here, it forces you down a very specific path. So your skills have to be actually true, right? You can't just go in here and learn because our hints are now gone. So we're actually now validating that, hey, this person really gets what's going on inside of here. They need to get all of the battle room tasks and all the mission objectives without any hints or assistance. So this is where it really comes down to, what do you understand? And then once completed, you get that certification, right? So you get that network analyst certification, and it's well deserved, right? As you've seen kind of the complexity of it, there's definitely kind of some time and effort be put behind it. So what you start off first with is a general cybersecurity knowledge test. And this ranges, currently it's about 600 different questions that kind of get filtered through. So you have to get a 70% or higher out of 50 questions. And they range in complexity just like you'd expect. And that's the first piece of the test you have to take.
Awesome. I'm just waiting for this to pull up here.
Yep.
Check the chat here real quick. It's just about loaded there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'll go back to this. And start game. What is the client version of for Windows XP? I think it's 5.1. Yeah. You answered 5.1. Correct answer 5.1.
Excellent. You're on your way to 100 right there. You might as well stop.
Yeah, right.
Perfect.
Blank is a here we go, database that stores configuration settings and options on Microsoft Windows operating system. It contains settings for low-level operating system components and for applications running on the platform. I think that's a registry there. Yep. Cool. I like that it gives you additional information here.
Yep, all that learning, right? We're not satisfied just you got it wrong, stinks to be you, or you got it right? We want all that information.
Ooh, the domain by one identifies what account. Oh, I'm not sure on that one. I think it's. Oh, boo. Guessed. All right. Oh, the structure of the SID looks like this. Revision identifier, sub-authority. Okay. Well, alright. I'm not a pro. Which device most commonly operates within the layer 3 of the OSI model? Now I gotta, think through the OSI model.
Yes, sir. No help from me. I've already passed this once. It was tough on me.
It's not... Probably gonna get that wrong. Oh no, that's right. Okay, and I have to look through my head and be like, all right, here's what the OSI model looks like. Can I recreate it in my head right now?
Yes, sir.
So, and asymmetric, both the sender and recipient share the private key, so they can encrypt and decrypt all messages that use the key. True for asymmetric encryption. I want to say it. Yeah. Right. That's cool. I like this. Yeah. This is neat. This is even though like I guess I could technically, I'm supposed to go back and go through like the different battle rooms and stuff like that and learn some of this. Like I just want to go through and see how well I do. Like let's see what I do know.
Yeah.
And then I guess I can just go back and really try to learn everything I missed here. So that's really cool.
Yeah, so it's a great area for keeping track of that. It's good for, bosses and trainers to see where people stand in terms of certifications internally. If, some people are struggling in certain areas, maybe relook at how they train or maybe look how they're using the platform. And I always like to team up people who are struggling in certain areas with people who are doing much better. So kind of that teamwork, cohesion, if you will.
Cool. That's awesome. You want to go to chat real quick and see if there's some questions, or do you got to get going?
I got two minutes or so. We can look through the chat for sure. Yeah. I don't know if you want to bring them up or.
I can bring it up here.
I got my little lag, so I'm going to see what the chats are.
Should pull up. There we go. And I think I can. This is going to pull up the website, I think. Yeah, it did. Let me modify this one here.
Oh, someone was giving you answers. You should have been looking at that chat area.
Yeah, I know, right?
Eric was crushing it.
Put a link to this. It should go in the chat. I just got this fancy new little box here. It's called the Stream Deck. Kind of show it off. It's got all these little buttons on here that, like, when I press them, it'll do different things. Lets me switch like the between different screens, like you'll see here in a minute. That's pretty cool. See, Eric didn't know the one that I got wrong, so that makes me feel better. Why isn't this going through though? All right. Anyways, it doesn't look like there's, I guess, much in chat. You're welcome, Eric.
In terms of learning more about it, people can visit our company's website. So the product is Project Aries, and then our company is Circadence. So CIRCADENCE, and we've got this product and a couple other cool products coming out. So really looking to help people from all over learn. I used to be a history teacher, right? So I'm working here. I'm learning information security on my own. I'm able to speak to it after a year and a half. So it's been pretty awesome for me being able to use it and learn with it, and now being able to train others on it. So it's awesome. A video game that you're playing and you're training and you're learning. Talk about one of the best jobs ever.
Yeah, right. For sure. It is really, really neat, and I'm definitely kind of jealous that you get to do this. It's really cool.
It's a fun job.
Let's see. Creating something right here. What else? What's some of the, I guess, parts of this game that are the most popular that you see?
For sure. Yeah, great question. So we kind of got to see everything that was happening. People kind of, I'm sure, hopping in and out. So for me, kind of layers of learning, right? So building blocks, building on top of the next one is always important for me. Especially my past life as a teacher. Like, how do I keep improving and getting better? You've got assistance, help the entire time, right? So you have hints guiding you. If you're part of an organization, you'll have other people from your org helping you, or if you're kind of going in solo, you have other people from around the country, around the world, who can assist you and help you. So you're able to chat with them. I mean, the gamification look and feel, right? It doesn't even look like you're training and learning. So for me, it encouraged me to play or train, if you will, that much more. You can drag and drop tools into your own network and environment, right? So it's you're in your own little sandbox, your own little walled off private area. So you can make your own tools and try them out, which I think is just awesome for the people who have those skills. I'm not quite there yet, or kind of drag and drop tools that you have into these environments and test them out. And I mean, the complexity of it for me is just astounding. Like where I came from, I had a little IT background, about 3.5 years worth of the IT realm, but getting into here and just now being able to talk about it, and I don't even realize the knowledge I have as I'm typing in, commands and talking about, all these tools and concepts that just a year and a half ago would have, made me not have any idea what I was talking about. So I really like that ability, which has really been fun for me, just learning all sorts of new things and then helping people learn, right? Another aspect of my old career, teaching. I like watching people learn. I like watching people have fun, and this kind of brings that all together for me. The enjoyment of people giving us feedback and advice, and telling me how cool it looks, and I get it. Yeah, I'm also in their training. I enjoy how it looks as well. So yeah, those would be kind of some of my pieces for sure.
Awesome. I'm sitting here trying to create a form here. So put that in the description. I'm also going to put a link to Circadence in the description. But I'm going to put a form in chat for anybody who's in chat. Basically just fill it out. Email. Do you want to play Project Ares? Yes or no? So really simple. Kind of gauge how many of my viewers here are interested in playing it. And your email's confidential, so don't worry about it.
Awesome. Anything else for me before I get rocking and rolling over on this beautiful Saturday day?
No, I think we're good, man. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna stay on here a little bit and probably answer some other questions that I can. But thank you for sure for going over this over Project Ares with us and telling us about it.
Absolutely. I appreciate the time and let me come on and ramble around for a little bit, show off a little bit of what I've been learning, and hopefully we can do this again sometime.
For sure. Thank you, sir, and you have a great day.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks, Zach.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that's Project Ares. I mean, I appreciate Brian coming on, going over this with us. So now it's just you and I. Do you guys have any questions about Project Ares that I can maybe possibly answer? Weave, there is a way for an individual to use the product. Fill out the form, and I will get back to you. Me personally, will get back to you. So I would really like to see who's all interested in it from my viewers. Who's coming here to check it out. Eric came in at the tail end. Yeah, so we talked about, let's see, when you first log into the platform, my computer's being screwy because I got so much going on. Let me find, oh, there it is. That's what we want. When you first log into Project Ares, this is the screen that you will come to, and you'll see, Battle School and assessments. Battle School has a media center, which this will have different links to, as you can see, PDFs, videos, websites that you can go to learn, obviously Linux. A lot of the topics here are going to be things that are going to relate to the knowledge you need to have to move forward in the game and things like that. So they give you some learning material. They have a game room where they have different games that you can play that will definitely help you learn. I showed this one off before. It's one that I really like. It's the port flow game. So if you're looking to learn networking, this is a great start because it's going to kind of teach you ports, what the different ports do and how they work. But the fact that it's gamified makes it kind of enjoyable. You know, it's different. You're actually kind of in this participation mode. We'll pull it up because when you first started out, it's really basic. You wonder how much of this is related to Security Plus. There's a lot here that would definitely relate to Security Plus. So right here in the beginning of port flow, you just drag your mouse from color to color, just matching colors. And then the next part is you're learning the port number and what it does. And again, you're matching. So port 20 is FTP data, port 21 is FTP control, port 22 is SSH, port 53 is DNS. So in here, again, you're just matching the colors and the numbers here. It's trying to get you to just still remember what those ports are, what they do. And this... No? Oh, here we go, sorry. There we go. I wasn't really paying attention to that over there. My bad. So now it takes away the colors. So now you have to you know, remember what the ports are. See, and that doesn't work there. FTP. Ooh. And there you go. So yeah, this one's really fun. I enjoy this one for sure. Ooh. Yes, it does have games for that. They kind of get into that. Cybervault will teach you about binary, hexadecimal, and things like that, which will get you learning part of that.
His whole entire mouth is full of hot Cheetos.
Why?
The whole thing, like a lot of it.
Why did you give him hot Cheetos?
I didn't. I was trying to get stuff and he found them and his whole mouth is
Come here. What are you doing? You're crazy, baby.
He ran away.
You're crazy. Come here. Come here. You're a mess. You want to learn cybersecurity? Yeah? You want to learn all about cybersecurity? How are you still putting more Cheetos in your mouth? Are you spitting them out now? Oh, great. Courtney! He just made like a huge mess.
What?
He's like...
Honey, you cannot eat these Cheetos, they're hot.
Oh, you made him mad. Way to go.
Come on, let's go bye-bye.
I will be right back. You made a mess, bro. Daddy's hands on messy. Alright, sorry about that. I had Cheetos and slobber all over my hands. It's a great mixture. Let me tell you about it. So yeah, Cybervault. Again, this is something where you can learn decimal to hex, decimal to bin, hex to the bin, to binary. Sorry. Binary to hex, whatever, you know. Oh, actually, let me go back, because I'm not very good at the binary. I'm not very good at hexadecimal. Oop. But maybe one of you here is, so if you guys want to participate, I am definitely open to participation. Let's see, oh my goodness, yeah, I have no idea. Huh? One. What is that? B. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to try it. Yeah, this requires a lot of thinking. I'd have to pull up my binary cheat sheet. I think I have it right here. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, man. Pull this up. It's going to be hard. This isn't going to help as much as I thought it would. And I ripped the page out of here for some reason, or maybe one of the kids did. So they make it really difficult. Darn kids. Anyway, there's that game. Cyquil, I forget which one this is. We'll take a look at it. This game is called Project Ares. It's cybersecurity. It's gamified cybersecurity learning, and it's frickin' sweet. There's a link in the description, and if you are there we go. Perfect. So is there anything that you guys want to see with this? You know, is there anything that you guys are interested in knowing more about? I can maybe help you out. What tool can be used to enumerate services on a Windows operating system? Oh, man. Let's see. Servers? What about servers, Eric? Map. Sweet. Securing servers? Yeah, so basically what the platform offers, and if I'll go back here, because we have to go to the map, and I can really kind of lay it out for you.
Select a mission, invite your team, and let's get started.
My mouse is nuts. If you can see here these different, just the blue and red, that's signifying offensive and defensive. So yes, you would learn a lot of the defensive skills, such as securing servers. Sorry, I'm trying to think about way too much right now. But yeah, you can learn both sides of the field, of the fence right here, whether you want to go offensive or defensive. Let's go back to this. What is the client version for Windows Vista? Well, I'm pretty sure Windows 7 is 6.1 and XP was like 5.1, maybe? It's either 5.1 or 6 for Vista. Anybody know what the client version for Windows is? Don't Google it, because that's cheating. Let's just go with, I want to say like all at 6 is probably, yeah, we'll go with 5. It was 6, okay. Windows Vista was considered the 6th release for Windows, hence 6.0 or NT 6.0. Yeah, it was 6. Womp womp. What is the maximum memory a 32-bit application running on a 64-bit Windows platform is limited to? Anybody? I'll let you guys kind of play along. I'll see if you guys have an answer, and I'll see what my answer is, and we can go from there. 4 gigabytes. Anybody else have an answer? I should probably put this in chat. Like chat's going to be a lot quicker than waiting for the delay of me talking. You guys all agree 4 gig? Alright, that's what I was going to say too. There you go. I love that it shows the additional info, because more information is always important. Alright, which is not a location where password hashes for either user domain or local passwords are stored. Yeah, these are starting to get a little bit more complicated. Password hashes for either user domain or local passwords are stored. Not a location. Well, that's a location. That's probably. I'm not sure. Pass. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely some advanced stuff here, but this right here is just basically a test, seeing if you know, obviously what this stuff is. But there's obviously the courses here that will help you learn this stuff. So this is going to be something that you would have learned going through some of the courses here on Project Aries. Let's see, Bradley says B. ntds.dit. Nope. Correct answer was the hashmon file. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that one, but there are 3 places that you can find credentials stored on a Windows machine: SAM file, SAM, and system registry. And alright. What are the 2 most commonly used VPN protocols? Alright, I'm going to let you guys answer this. A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? 2 most commonly used VPN protocols. Let me throw some text over this. It'll be just 1 second here because I'm going to throw text over this. Leave your answer in chat. Okay, sorry. I want to make sure I put that in there. Alright, cool. Alright, so everybody's kind of saying A, SSL, IPsec. You guys are answering these. I'm not doing it anymore. If you guys are interested, I'll let you guys walk through this. I mean, this is kind of fun. I think I want to do more live streams like this where I can go over some of this stuff and have you guys be more interactive in it. Because that's kind of fun. That opens this up to an endless world of possibilities, right? So, banner grabbing is a technique to capture useful information on a remote system. True or false? B-Weave says false. Hulk say false. Any other answers? False, false, false. Alright. Oh, you guys were all wrong. I did not know this, though. So, it's just going to be, like, obviously 50-50. Banner grabbing is a technique used to glean information about a computer system on a network and the services running on its open ports. Administrators can use this to take inventory of the system and services on their network. However, an intruder can use banner grabbing in order to find network hosts that are running versions of applications to operating system with known exploits. Some examples of service ports used for banner grabbing are those used by Hypertext Transfer Protocol, File Transfer Protocol, and Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Tools commonly used to perform banner grabbing are Telnet, which is included with most operating systems, and Netcat. See, that's cool. Like, that's awesome. Like, this is where I'd be, like, getting my notebook out, and I'd be, like, taking notes. You know, but again, obviously, I should have learned this somewhere throughout doing courses here, but since we're kind of, like, skipping around and stuff, obviously we're not learning. I mean, we are learning, because when we get it wrong, we're getting the answer. All right, next one here. Which guidelines state the network security standards that are required to be implemented for devices used on DoD networks? You guys can read these, but I'm reading it to you also. All right, A, the NEC baseline image. B, National Institute of Security and Technology. The DISA Security Technical Implementation Guides, or Unit Cut Sheet. Bradley, you think you went over that in the MTA Security Fundamentals? Which kind of network security standards that are required to be? Oh, okay. Any other answers? Anybody else want to participate on that? Let's see. I think I can do some crazy stuff here. No, I'll have to look at that later. Alright, so Bradley, you say A, and everybody else says B. So we'll go with the majority here and go with B. And that was wrong. Correct answer was the DICA Security Technical Implementation Guidelines. So we were all wrong. And again, here's the answer over there. So we're doing pretty good. We got 6 right out of the 8 questions that we've answered so far. What port does FTP use? And we just looked at this in the port flow game. So which port does FTP use? Too many frown faces, man. That's all right. We're doing all right. We only got 2 wrong. That's solid. D, 20. Yep. I mean, that is the right answer, so we'll go with it. This is funny. Strong passwords should include blank. Upper and lowercase letters, special characters, numbers, all of the above. If you are into information technology at all, you should definitely know all of them. Most log events are stored in what location on a Unix system? Yeah, I think I know the answer to this. They feel bad, so they're giving us easy questions. That could be, and that's all right. So you guys are saying D. D. I think it was D also. So let's go with D. Yeah, we got it right. Sweet. Like a hair on my glasses here. Alright, let's go to the next question. What command assigns the read, write, and execute permissions for all? You guys have any idea on this one? I know which one it is. I know what my answer is C for this one. What command assigns the read, write, and execute permissions for all? Anybody? Answer C. C. Anybody else? I need to set up something interactive here with this. Let's see. No, we don't want to do that. Credits. Oh, I didn't know that I could do this. Hold up. I gotta look into this. This looks really cool. Oh, I don't know if this would work for, I don't think that'll work. Is it working? Anyway, alright, yeah, so the correct answer is C. For sure. Sorry, I'm trying to look to see how I can add some cool things to this. That's cool. Alright, which of the following is considered a storage device? Monitor, USB cable, sound card, flash drive. You do not need to own a company to be able to use Project Ares. If you are interested in Project Ares, go to that link. Alright, correct answer is D. What does VoIP stand for? VoIP. What does VoIP stand for? Video over Internet Protocol, Voice of International People, Voice over Internet Protocol, Voice of International Protocol. C, C, C. Everybody saying C? Alright. For sure. I think in every major business enterprise, they are using some type of VoIP system, whether that's like ShoreTel or Cisco. They definitely have VoIP in their enterprise, for sure. That's the wrong kind of C, Eric. Alright, one key difference between TCP and UDP is that TCP is not reliable. True or false? Yeah, voice is also UDP. One key difference between TCP and UDP is that TCP is not reliable. True or false? You guys think it's false, huh? You don't think TCP is reliable? Okay. We'll go with false, because that's what you guys are saying. And you're right. Good job. So we're doing all right. Which of the following will display network configurations on a Windows system? A. Control panel. B. ipconfig. C. Showmac. D. ifconfig. You guys know the some command line for this? Let's see. I know I can't pull it up in the control panel, right? What do I do? Showmac. Nothing. Ifconfig. Nothing. ipconfig. Oh, look at, there's IP address. So that's B. Alright. How does a host that has sent TCP data know that the data was received? I'm not going to read off all of these. A, B, C, or D. And let me check this real quick here. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see all the answers, so that's fine. Good. I need to... Oh no, might have to grab something here real quick. Where's my phone? Why is it making me grab my security key? Alright, hang on. I gotta go grab something real quick because I want to try something. So think about this answer and what you're gonna say. So hang on. So, I'm trying to sign into YouTube here on freaking Exploder, and I have like all this security stuff set up on my account, and it's not working right. Try another way. Use your security. That's so dumb. Alright, that's not gonna work. Alright, I'm sorry. Let me, oh yeah, you like that? This is... I love this thing. It's freaking amazing. Lots of fun. Anyway, what answer do you guys think it is? Because I'm gonna have to put in chat a way to signify that I know that we're moving on to the next answer. What's going on, Taz? Good to see you. Alright, so you guys are saying... I don't know. B? Alright, I'll just go with B. Let's see what happens. We're wrong. Correct answer was TCP acknowledgement is sent from the receiver. Alright. Let's go to the next one now that we're... Good to see you too, Taz. Thanks for coming on. So, alright, which of the following describes an intrusion detection system? A, B, or C? So that's how I'm going to determine the next question. I'll put the dash in chat, so that way I'll know. So when you see the dash, that means that you can type in your answer, and I'll know what we're working with here. So, which of the following describes an intrusion detection system? B. Let's read. This is a system that monitors a computer or computer network and actively takes steps to isolate an attacker when an attack is observed. I do not want to read all these, but if you guys want me to, I will. I'm pretty sure you guys are good at reading, though. Sorry, everybody's saying B. Alright, you guys are right. It's a system that monitors computer or computer network activities to detect attack patterns and or abnormal behavior, and notifies administrators or logs relevant information when a possible attack is detected. Awesome. Right. Which of the following does not describe anomaly detection used in IDS and IPs? Sorry. Eric, I'm sorry that you don't read good. That's good. Anybody got an answer for this one? B? I wonder if I could set up like a countdown or something on the screen, because that would be really cool. Alright, so it looks like the majority is saying B. The majority is right. Let's see. Answering, I don't know. I don't even know what this looks like right now. I'm just playing around with this. I cannot see anything on there. I'll take that off. Alright. Next question. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like play around with Streamlabs too much. Alright. What is an operating system discretionary access control list? List of user. All right. Anybody got an answer for this one? I need to get that plan. I'll probably get like a copyright notice or something though. Everybody's saying D. That's funny. Alright, you guys are right on that one. Alright, now I'll start. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll turn that down a little bit. My bad. I didn't know it was that loud. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't know it was that loud. My bad, guys. My bad. I turned it down. Let's see if this is okay. Is that better? Alright. Which of the following is a secure practice for oh my god, I can't talk. Which of the following is a secure practice for protecting a file server? A, B, C, or D? Everybody's saying C. Encryption of the storage device. For sure. Alright. What is the goal of the practice known as separation of duties? To prevent insider abuse attacks by high-ranking or well... Hang on, I gotta do this thing. Alright, so here, answer now. This is my jam right here, guys. I don't know about you, but I love this jam. Alright. A. Alright, you guys are right. Next question. Which of the following policies can improve the overall security of desktop computers within an organization with minimal disruption to normal operations? Choose the best answer. Let's play the music. And got a couple different answers so far. ACB, D. No, I think D for sure, definitely. Just, like hop on like Linux or something. Disallowing use of portable USB storage devices, restricting email to the activities. Okay. Yeah, definitely B. It's a pretty easy one there. Alright, which directory stores essential commands and programs? Taz, this is all you. D, B, 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 A. I'm gonna put money that the Linux administrator here is right, which is Taz. Which you're like a Linux engineer or something, aren't you? Like a Linux systems engineer or something, right? Taz. I'm gonna go with her answer. Taz, you were wrong. Oh my goodness. The correct answer was bin. Oh my gosh. Taz, see if I ever take your answer again. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. Alright, which log file integrates log data from various local and remote resources? Which log file integrates log data from various local and remote resources? Oh gosh, is it gonna be cron? I think everybody saying A, or log, syslog. Yeah, probably right. Probably A. All right, we'll go with A. You guys are probably right. I was wrong. All right. Next question. Which file contains messages logged during system startup? This is so my jam. Alright. Answer C. D. Alright, anybody else want to take a guess? Majority wins. We're just going to do that. Whichever answer gets the most, we'll do that one. So C, D, D, we got 3 C's. Now we got 3 D's. Phone a friend. Alright, phone a friend. Let me know what they say. Alright, we're going to go with C or D. Oh, I went with C, so D, 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 D. Alright, well, the correct answer was D, and we screwed that one up. So we're doing real bad right now. What is the proper Linux command to rename a file from file 1 to file 2? Alright. Is it going to be RN? Let's do this. Should have gone with the D, I know. Alright. C, 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 C. Alright. You got it right. Good job. Yeah, sorry. For the ones that we do get wrong, I'll put the explanation up. My bad. I apologize. We'll do that. Which directory stores the user's personal work in Linux? And let's do this. Alright, everybody saying D. That's what I would have thought too. What is the name of an application that intentionally includes a flaw to attract hackers? Ooh. D. Honeypot. I wonder if I can download this music and throw it on a loop and then turn it on and off easily. Because that would be pretty friggin' sweet. Alright, D. Everybody's saying D, honeypot. And we're right. Awesome. Which of the following is a network-based... Wait, hang on, I gotta do this. Alright, which of the following is a network based on the internet belonging to an organization, usually a corporation, accessible only by the organization's members, employees, or others with authorization? Its websites look and act just like any other website, but the firewall surrounding it fends off unauthorized access. Subnet, DMZ, intranet, or honeynet? C? That's what I would say. Let's see. For sure. Let me do something here real quick. Move this over. Alright. I don't have all... I have like... I'm live streaming to like Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. And I can't look at all of the chats, so my bad. Let me pull this up. Sorry, I'm just trying to go and organize my stuff right now because I got so much stuff going on. Alright, so here's the next one. Which of the following is a system designed to prevent... oh, wait, no, I thought we did this. Alright. Here, you guys can read that one. Let me know what you think. Both frequently used to prevent unauthorized internet users from accessing a private network, especially intranets. Yeah. D. Alright. Next question. For 1 point. Updates that fix a particular problem or vulnerability within a program. Sometimes, instead of just releasing this, vendors will release an upgraded version of their software. What you think? I know the 2Ds that I saw there are not for this question. So everybody's saying C, software patches, which pretty sure would be right. Alright. An unauthorized malicious act on a computer system is called what? Intrusion, aversion, evasion, or invasion? A lot of scions right there. What you think? A. Yep. Intrusion. Next question. A device or program that monitors data traveling between computers on a network. Ooh. Let me do this. Answer it up. What you guys got? A. Yep. Packet sniffer it is. Next question. An attack that uses a brute force technique of successfully trying all the words in some large, exhaustive list. Message attack, rainbow attack, password attack, dictionary attack. Sorry. I keep forgetting to put this stupid thing in here and see if this works. Let me pull something up here real quick, guys. Sorry. Ah, son of a gun. Seriously, this is so annoying. Hang on, I gotta change my default browser here real quick. And hopefully this works. Switch it anyway. Alright. Now maybe this will work. Let's try this. No. Son of a gun. So this Stream Deck thing that I'm using, this thing right here that has a lot of buttons and does fancy stuff, it only will let me pull up stuff in Edge, and I need to use Chrome so that I can sign into my YouTube account. That's super annoying. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to work. Frustrating. Wouldn't mind being attacked by rainbows. Alright, so everybody's saying, let's see, D, B, B, D, 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 B. Alright, let's go with D. Alright, you guys got that one right. So give me 1 second so that I can try to get this thing to work right. Huh. This is like super unfortunate right now. Oh, did it work that time? It may have worked that time. No, still nothing. I gotta close it down. Let's see, close it down, open it back up. Sorry, guys. What's everybody up to today? How about that? Let me know while I try to work on this and see why the heck it's not working. Still. This is so stupid. Like seriously, like such a stupid thing. That I can't get this thing to sign in. I gotta do a Google search here real quick. Let's see. Well, That is really unfortunate. That makes me really upset. Alright, let's go to the next question. A communication method that allows transferring information in a way that violates the system's security policy is referred to as a blank. It's 15 degrees Sunday morning here. 15 degrees? Are you talking like Celsius, I'm sure? Gotta be talking Celsius. This is a cybersecurity live stream. We're talking about the Project Ares gaming platform. This is making me so mad. Yeah, Celsius. I don't know what that is to Fahrenheit. Oh, I listened to you guys. Here's the real answer. You guys can read that. Let's see. Access to YouTube. Oh, so it's that game. Yeah, it's a game. Huh. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read something right now because this is really making me frustrated. Do some multi-actions. It's not what I want. I have to favorite this Reddit so I can get this answer. Alright, let's go on to the next question. Which tool is not used for footprinting and reconnaissance? (15°C, 59 Fahrenheit). Okay, probably really close. John the Ripper. That's your answer? John the Ripper. I would think that he's pretty good for footprinting and reconnaissance. Alright, which device uses stateful packet inspection? Router, switch, hub, firewall. B. Switch. Anybody else? I'm not putting the dash in there because I'm trying to read stuff as we're doing this. Wow, everybody. Alright. D, firewall. What is the drawback of United Threat Management? Or Unified Threat Management, sorry, UTM. Anybody? BD. Anyone want to answer that one? What is the drawback of UTM? A? All of them? Let's see. Yep, it was all of those. Alright, which solution can be used to emulate real services such as FTP, mail, etc., and capture login attempts and related information? Honeypot, core server, layer 4 switch, firewall. So let's do this. Now I want to see your answers for this one. I'm gonna try something else here. I love two-factor authentication. It's the best ever. Just hit allow. This probably isn't going to work though. No. Definitely not. Alright, what's the answer? Keyword here is emulate. What system nets or simulated networks? What's layer 4 of the OSI model? I can look in my cheat sheet because I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me answer you. A? You guys want to go with A? Let's try it out. Honeypot. Alright. What is Google hacking? A. Alright. There you go. You guys got that right. Alright, rootkits can be classified into different categories according to how they enter a system. What's a kernel level rootkit? Let's get your answers there. B, BD, anybody else? BDB? Alright, well, we'll just go with B. We'll see what happens. No. Correct answer, attack at the level of an operating system that enables programs to use hardware components such as CPUs, memory, and input-output devices. And there's the correct answer over there. So let's do next question. Allows a/and blank allows a malware analyst to skip the boring parts of the malware code and get to the interesting parts during execution. Alright, let's try this one. CBCA. C? Alright, let's go with C. There you go. That was right. Alright, what layer of the OSI model determines the interface of the system with the user? What layer determines the interface of the system with the user? C. C. C, C. Oh, everybody's going with C. Oh, dang! Correct answer, application. Wah, wah. Epic fail, right? In OSI network architecture, what layer performs the routing? B, 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 B. Alright. Oh, you guys got it right. Alright, what type of addressing format is used by Class A network? RIP. Why you keep putting RIP, bro? Alright. D. B, 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 D, 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 B, B, B. Alright. Class A. B. Nope. Correct answer is net node, no node. Oh. Getting so many wrong. Oh. Yeah, well. We're almost done. The 32-bit internet address 128.42.111.86 will be written binary notation as blank. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's 28. Man, I'll pull up my binary thing here. It's not the one that I want. The one with zeros and ones. Yeah, that's what I would go with too. So, yep. And then 42. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done this. It's gonna be one of the this one or this one. I think 1, 8, and then 42 would be... God, there's a... What's that thing called? Is it site? No. B. God, I gotta freshen up on my binary. Could I explain binary in 30 seconds? Heck to the nah. How can the event viewer MMC snap in be quickly launched from the command line? Ooh. Let's pull up a command line. Let's try this out. Event MSC. That did pull up my event viewer, the first one that we pushed, that we put in. Event viewer. Oh, but I'm on Windows 10, so I put in the wrong one. And then event viewer.exe. That one brought it up to, and then event viewer.exe. Did I type that right? Yeah, okay. So actually this one and that one both brought it up. Alright, we're almost done. What Windows application parses a string from text? Let's do this. Bam. Which question do you want me to bring up to my friend? Yeah, that is what subnet calculators are for sure. B. Let's find out. No, correct answer was fine string. Aw, man. B-weave, you were right. Good job. Alright, what components make up the logical structure of Active Directory? Ocean, sea, lake, pond. That's the one I'm going with. Shrub, trees, forest, domain. Trees, forest, country, and OU. Trees, forest, domains, and OU. So let's do this. It is definitely D for sure. Definitely gonna go with D. Everybody agreeing on D? Alright. Last question. What components make up the physical structure of Active Directory? Domain controller and sites, domain users and print servers, certificate authority and DC, servers and services. What components make up the physical structure of Active Directory? Let's see, we got A, D. That's the last question, so we gotta get this one right. D. Everybody's kind of between A and D, huh? The physical structure of Active Directory. So it's A. All right, let's see. Do we test complete? Final score 79%. We correctly answered 38 out of 50. Woo! I guess we didn't do too terrible. I mean, it's not like the worst. Alright, so that was the Cyquil game, which is in the battle school here. Or battle room. What do we do? This one? Yeah, we did that one. No, I mean we did the game. I'm sorry, we did this one. We could do let's do like one thing of trivia loot, and then I'll be done showing this off. This is actually pretty fun though. I enjoy this. You hold Eric responsible. Poor Eric. Sorry, dude. Let's see, while this is loading. Oh, tired. Here's a chat. Nothing in Twitch, man. Gotta grow my presence on Twitch now that I'm doing some gaming here. Alright, here we go. Alright. What do you guys want to do? Browsers, threat actors, inside the box, cyber attacks, hacker tactics, or crypto? You guys let me know what you want to do. What games do I play? I play Project Ares. That's what I play. I really don't play any games. This is the closest thing I've played to a game in a long time. So we got 1 vote for crypto, 2 votes for crypto, 1 vote for browsers, 1 vote for cyber attacks. Browsers. Oh, Brian, we're starting with you. We're doing hacker tactics for 600 because you're the only one who answered correctly. Hacker tactics for 600. That's how you guys have to answer it. Hacker tactics for 600, please. I love it. All right. Oh, we only have 20-something seconds. This attack works by broadcasting DHCP requests with spoofed MAC addresses. What is DHCP starvation attack? What is spoofnet? What is ping of death? What is DDoS? Alright, it's going to be pretty behind, so anybody got an answer for that? I just grabbed one. What is DHCP starvation attack? Alright, I thought it was DDoS too, but oh well. Alright, next person who asks this correctly. That's how we'll do this. First person who asks correctly what the next one is, we do. We're already negative 600, guys. I mean, that's not good. Whoever asks for the game, the next portion to play correctly. Yeah, see, Bradley got it right. Hacker tactics for 200. Alright, hacker tactics for 200. Alright, this is a Linux kernel module, LKM rootkit. What is a Knark? What is a honeypot? What is a cool Trojan? What is a bastion host? Alright. We're timed, so you guys gotta hurry up and answer. We got time. We got 8, 7, 6, 5. What is a Knark? Alright. Good job. Alright, next one. Now we're only negative $400. Sounds ridiculous enough for Linux. Brett Reed will take browsers for 400. Alright, browsers for 400. The first www browser. What is the Internet Explorer? What is Mosaic? What is Navigator? What is the World Wide Web? Alright, what are you guys going to put? The first www browser. Brian, you're going to say Navigator? No. What is the World Wide Web? Alright, well, I didn't know there was a browser. It's World Wide Web. IE, no, IE is like freaking so like new compared to a lot of stuff, actually, to what was listed there. Anyway, next question. What do you guys want? I think we'll do like 2 more of these. 2 or 3 more. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Caught me by surprise. Whew. Cyber attacks for 1,000. Oh, look at that. It's two of you guys all over that. Cyber attacks for 1,000. Gotcha. Designed to sabotage Iran's nuclear program with what would seem like a long series of unfortunate accidents. What is OPM? What is Stuxnet? What is Shadow Network? What is Deep Panda? This is Stuxnet, y'all. Anybody else for Stuxnet? Stuxnet. All right. Yeah, we were right. All right. Now we're up $200. All right. That was an easy one, but I mean it's easy if you know current events. Anyway, next one. Inside the box for a 100. All right, let's do inside the box for 1,000 because this is our last question that we're doing. All right, this is the name given to the group that developed the first IBM computer. What is the Dirty Dozen? What are the Outsiders? What are the Lost Boys? What are the Three Musketeers? Gosh, I don't know. What is the name of the group that developed the first IBM computer? I don't know. Outsiders, Dirty Dozen, Three Musk, Lost Boys. Oh, anybody else? What is the Dirty Dozen? All right, well, we're down $800. So anyway, this is one of the games from Project Ares. Here's a couple of the other games. So you know, it's kind of fun. It's definitely fun to do. I have enjoyed going through this stuff so far because it's
Many
different.
missions could use a
obviously
person with your skills.
Oh no.
Select one and let's go.
It's definitely a different way to learn some of this stuff. So that's it for Project Ares. That's all I kind of wanted to touch on with that. So, we didn't want that one. We wanted that one. All right. You guys have any questions or do like an AMA real quick? I don't know. I really want to kind of actually get off the live stream because I've been doing it for a while. 2 hours. That's a long time. It is fun, but is it expensive? It does have a ranking system. I don't think it honestly is, for the individual stuff, it's not that expensive. We're going to have more on, I'll have more on that very, very soon. I promise you. But if you are interested in playing, I strongly suggest, I'm going to put the link in the chat again. If you're interested in playing this, let me put this link here. Son of a gun. Aiden, do you want to play this with people in your knock? So yeah, you can actually set up your own environment. I mean, you're going to have to contact Circadence for this, but you can have this in your business environment, and it would only be the people who work for your company. And then, yeah, you could play each other. You can actually team up with people for missions if you wanted to. So if you had your knock team, and you have like 5 of you guys, you can team up to complete some of these missions, which that's really cool. But somebody asked about this. Here's badges. So here's a couple of the different badges that you can get. Kind of tells you what they're for there. So we just did some network stuff, and gives you kind of your progress, if you will, or what you kind of know. This will definitely help you with quite a few of the different certifications. You know, it's basically gonna it take you all the way from Security Plus to CISP. I mean, there's a lot lot to this game, and I mean we only covered like basics, entry level stuff to this. So the more advanced stuff, I mean, it really gets crazy. If you were in the chat earlier, we had Brian on here from Circadence, and when you start getting into the more advanced stuff, between like one, it'd be like 100 and something servers. I think 105 virtual machines get launched for your session when you're doing some of the advanced stuff. So that's insane. I mean, these VMs are simulating, router switches, firewalls, servers, computers. It's intense. I mean, it's crazy the amount of stuff that's happening behind the scenes to run this. But it's cool. I love this. And they actually have a lot of really cool things coming with it. So that will be interesting when that happens. So if you guys are interested, like I said, if you are interested, please hit up the bit.ly link that I posted, and I'll post it one more time. Please fill that out. Your email address is just for me. You don't have to worry about it. I won't sell your email address. I promise. So anyway, yeah. This is Project Ares. It's freaking sick. And obviously here's different missions and stuff you can do. There's different levels involved here, so it's cool. It's definitely really intense. The PC in the background, yeah, it gets crazy. I can let's see, where am I at? I can do want to do Big Me? Yeah, I can like change the colors and stuff on it with a fancy remote. Do a gradient. There you go. Pulsating. Crap. This blade. Oh, that one's kind of trippy. That was really cool. Breath. In and out. Tons of colors. That's pretty. The kids love this. Every time I have to hide the remote from them because they'll just come up and they'll start hitting it and throwing it all around. They drive me nuts. This one's rainbow. Oh, so pretty. That one's cool. We'll leave it. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, sorry. Playing around with that. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I've been live streaming for like 2 hours. So we covered a lot here. We're going to do this again. We're definitely going to set up a live stream again. Just like this, where we go over some of the stuff, because that was a lot of fun. It was very interactive. And I definitely enjoyed that. Well, maybe we'll do the next time we'll go into a battle school, and maybe we could do network technician. We can do one of these. So we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. And please, like I said, please go to this link and fill that out. It's literally just one question, and you fill out your email address. That's it. Let me know if you are interested in this game. If you are interested in this, it will greatly help with you guys getting involved and playing it. I'm sure you guys definitely want to play this, and what would be really cool is once we get you guys playing this, is that I could do another live stream where we team up and do some of these missions. That would be really, really cool. So please fill out that form. Do it, Bradley. I don't know if I have your email. I mean, I can look and see, but I'm guessing that this email address that is probably yours. So thank you. But yeah, I would love to get you guys playing this game with me, so that way we can team up and do stuff. Because, like I said, that would be freaking sweet to team up and get some things done, and get some missions done. Chat. There we go. Pretty sure I have your email, Bradley. Pretty positive that's probably your email address that I see here on this list. So anyway, all right, cool. But yeah, like I said, please fill out that form. I'll pose it one more time. If you guys are interested, there's like 22 of you in the chat right now. If you are interested, please hit that up. Like I said, I'd greatly, greatly appreciate that. But this is all I got for you guys today. I'm done. I'm out. You guys have a great Saturday. Stay out of trouble. Try learning something new today, maybe. It'd probably be fun. And like I said, yeah, that's it. So take it easy. Take care. We'll set up another live stream. I'll probably do it like in the evening, probably during the week, so that way we can get other people involved that wouldn't be able to come here like on a weekend during the day. So I'll probably set one up for like 10 or 11 p.m.-ish Central Time one day next week. I'm going to have to get with the wife to find out what day she'll be all right with me doing that. I'll have to set something up out in the garage to do that also. So that's going to be a different process. But anyway, I'll post it on YouTube so that you guys can sign up for it. So that's it. Take it easy. Have a great day. Have a good week.